As an eldest daughter, you are often conditioned that your worth comes from giving. You're often the giver, the rescuer. Oh my gosh, ignore my hair, I just worked out. You're often the giver, the rescuer, the fixer. And because of that, we often attract takers. I like to call them takers, chronically recentering themselves in every conversation, not knowing how to relate to people unless they are the center. And oftentimes those people leave us very hurt, feeling lonely, feeling like we don't matter, feeling unseen. And because I chronically attracted those people into my life, it left me feeling like there's simply no good people. People just take and take and take and are selfish and will never pour into you. And something that has helped me heal the rage, the anger, the unforgiveness, honestly, the resentment against the trail of people throughout my life that have taken and taken and taken. Because if you are a giver, if you don't have boundaries, which I did not have when I was very unhealed and not aware of my trauma, you will forever have a line of people at your front door. If you are a giver, that's just what's going to happen. And that's why you have to have strong boundaries. But one thing that has helped me with the anger, the resentment of what is wrong with these people, these takers? Do they have no moral compass? Are they so unaware of themselves? And something that has helped me let go and pity them and changed my view so that it loosens that resentment in me, that's just that icky, hateful, bitter feeling that none of us want to have festering inside of us, is understanding their thought process. As eldest daughters, our worth, we were told, comes from how useful we are to the other person. So we give, we fix, we rescue. We're needed. That makes us feel connected. That's how we were wired. That's how we were conditioned. But the chronic takers, how they are wired is they have learned that if they can constantly be in need of help, oh my gosh, they're always a mess, so much drama, so much emotion, just constantly needing people to help rescue them, to dump on so they can regulate temporarily. When they dump on people, it helps them regulate, relief for a little bit. That is how they have been able to understand their value. They are valuable, they get attention, they get connection when they are a hot mess, when they're the center of every conversation, when they simply don't know how to not be the center. That's their attachment wound. And that has greatly helped me pity them. Those people are in so much hurt, such a lack of identity, insecure, unable to put themselves in other people's shoes, unable to hold nuance, unable to simply not take and take and take. And I like to call them tornado friends or tornado people because usually there's a trail of destruction behind them. They use, discard. And I know all of us eldest daughters, we've had plenty of those people in our lives, but understanding their thought process and how they view connection and how they view connection as if other people are useful to me, if I am constantly taking and in need of help and rescuing, then I stay connected, I stay valuable. And it's completely opposite of how the eldest daughter was wired. Give, be useful, that's where your value comes from. So just understanding the psyche of the tornado friends, the takers, in my past life has greatly helped release that hold of bitterness, resentment. And my philosophy is knowledge is always power. Knowledge always helps speed up the healing process. So yeah, that's really interesting, just being able to view them and understand their internal psyche and how they view connection, because it can be hard to comprehend as an eldest daughter, being a chronic giver, not understanding the psyche behind a chronic taker.